What is up, killers? Kev here, and today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda.net website this week. This is going to be episode 447 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. Elven Chainmail Armor UNPB coming in at 39.7 megabytes of a download. This is going to be a port from the nexusmods.com to grace us all on the Bethesda.net website. Adds 2 new sets of Elven armor for the female characters only, with a small and unique new scimitar located inside of the North Watch Keep. If you guys want to head over there, if you don't know where that is, it is just outside of Whiterun. You can pick it up pretty easy, or if you're lazy like myself, go over to the forge and you can craft all of it except from the scimitar itself. The weapon you cannot get. In order to craft it, you will need the Book of Light Armor Forging in your inventory for it to work. It should work without any UNP bodies. It did for me. I don't think I have one within my game, and it worked absolutely gorgeous. To get the book, all I did was head over to the cheat room, again a different mod if you guys want to grab that, or you can find this particular book within the world. Overall, I really do like the textures. I absolutely adore the amount of detailing. It is very nice, very silky smooth. It is an absolute gorgeous set. Again, 39.7 megabytes of a download is great. 2 different colors of this one as well, a lighter one and a darker one, hence probably the cross between sort of optimal of gameplay or which armor you do particular choose. Again, pick and choose wisely, as these are both going to be absolutely gorgeous. Maron Blackthorne coming at 525.5 kilobytes of a download. Maron Blackthorne is a Nord sorcerer. He will level all the way up with you to level 200, and he can be found wandering around Riverwood. This is going to be the first from this particular mod author, and let me say it was absolutely great. There are a few different reasons, probably thinking, God, Kev, this is just a standard follower mod. Incorrect. For me, I have a lot of issues with follower mods having a grey face or even a very glitched face. This particular follower did not, so it's actually using sort of, I guess, standalone settings or pre-assets for this particular follower, which is absolutely great. Again, if they were sort of other different things, they would clash. This one doesn't, so that's really cool. The download size is practically nothing for this particular mod, which is also a nice thing to have. And personally, I feel like this particular follower does have a beautiful selection of things to offer, not only within his kit, but also as well the amount of spells he does use. As you can tell within this particular battle clip, he is actually using a few other different spells, scaling all the way from the bottom to all the way to master spells within this one, which is really nice indeed. Personally, I feel like this character is going to be a little bit overpowered, but if you want a devastating mage to accompany you on your particular travels, maybe get some other different mods to make him have some sorcery robes and a hat. I know there's some out there that do fit those particular needs. This one is going to be a great follower to have within your game. Craft everything, no name changes. This one is coming at 93.4 kilobytes of a download. The mod author does give a small description of why this particular mod has been released by Bethesda on their website, but all I can say is that this mod is pretty much what it does say on the tin. Go into the forge and you pretty much create anything that is corresponding to that category from the base game headed over within the forge, where practically no materials are required, if not some very fitting to the corresponding item that you are crafting within there. I actually like this mod. I really do like these mods. Some people sort of make this sort of optimal as cheating. I personally wouldn't. I think it's more an accessible way to get a certain selective item, i.e. clothing or armor, or even a weapon within the forge, but again at a price instead of it being absolutely free. This is really nice indeed. I do believe that this is going to work for the forge and the tanning rack. I'm not too sure about the tanning rack, but for me, I found pretty much everything that I did need or would have needed within a sort of run through the game within the forge. Again, a really nice little mod. Guys, let me know if you think this is a cheat mod. I personally don't, as the requirements are going to be there to make some of the sets, items, or even pieces. Helmet of the Elden Ring coming in at 3.1 megabytes of a download. For this particular mod, it is again what it says on the tin, adds a helmet to the game. Based on the game of the Dark Souls series and Elden Ring. Can be crafted under the Daedric section, can be upgraded, and looks absolutely phenomenal. There is a small law, a helmet that was left after the ring shattered between all broken pieces of glass and ashes. Lust laid a beautiful aged helmet, a helmet still hot from the last embers. As you can definitely tell from the horns, they are pretty much piping and extremely devastating and demonic looking, that is for sure. I personally think this looks really nice indeed. Great for a selection of builds. This kind of entices me to go back to make sort of those visual builds within the base game. If you haven't seen that series, I was doing a visual series on the game. Maybe you were looking for a selection of mods to make a paladin. Again, visually I had you covered on that one. Maybe not going through the lore and the sort of aspect of what spells or powers you should be using, but if you wanted to look literally like a paladin, I had you covered. Let me know, guys, if you want that particular series back. But personally, I think this is an absolute badass helmet to make such a killer build with. Stormcloak Breezehome exterior coming in at 28.3 kilobytes of a download. A simple exterior overhaul for the Breezehome added a Stormcloaked banners, statue of Talos, trees, some torch porches, also small luscious and a little bit of flair here and there. Perfect for the Stormcloak players, that is for sure. You know your boy is a Stormcloak through in and throughout. We ain't no milk drinkers on this channel. If you are, do not worry, I will be covering the Imperial one tomorrow, so stick around and have a little look at that one. So guys, that's the end of this episode. This has been episode 447 within my series. Guys, if you did enjoy, I would very much appreciate a like on the video. It does help me out an awful lot. If you're new around here too, make sure to click that subscribe button. Right next to it as well, there is going to be a small bell. If you click that in some way, shape or form, you will get a notification for every single time I post a video like this to the channel. But until the next one, guys, Killerkev here and Killerkev out.